Hello and welcome everybody, how's it going? My name is Alexander, also known as Sandreyevitz.
And my name is Yuri, also known as Starlord.
Together we are gonna be continuing the ongoing playthrough, recording new episode for YouTube one, for Doom Eternal, respectively. We are going to commentate from both parts in regards to some of the gameplay stuff, some of the lore stuff, some of the mechanic and nuances that we felt are the most entertaining one, or the most fun one, or the most stuff that you need to know about this game. Additionally, we are playing on the ultra violence difficulty. So no, we're not playing on ultra nightmare mode and all that stuff. And we are recording this for YouTube in a higher quality, and I will show you our settings in terms of graphical stuff and such. And about the resolution, do not forget that not that long time ago all of our episodes uploaded to YouTube, whether it be from Twitch or from Twitch streams or from off-stream records, are watchable in 1080p. Got anything more to add?
Sure, we are quite far when it comes to the game. Thus far, since we have played this game quite a bit, we are liking it. It's a great successor to Doom 2016, and I wish that this formula that they have implemented here will be used for different other games that they are going to be doing further down the line, like maybe Quake, who knows. If they were gonna bring this stuff up, the gameplay that is used here is most certainly compatible with Quake, for those of you who have played this game before. Additionally, I would like to also say that this game is super worth it when it comes to price and value, because it has online, it has great single player, it has great music and all that stuff. So if you are into this kind of meat shooter kind of game, it's absolutely worth it.
Yeah, I agree with all of the stuff that my brother said. However, I wanted to add additional thing, that be prepared for, especially in this game, even compared to Doom 2016, that it is gonna require from you a lot of reflex stuff and a lot of mobility and movement. So initial missions might not look, from a gameplay point of view, for you just to pick up the gameplay, especially if you have not played those high octane quote-unquote adrenaline rush shooters, might look a bit overwhelming. But when you are going to get used to this sort of stuff, you are going to see the beauty of the game design, the enemies, like the ones that are gonna have new type of attacks, more aggressiveness, more movement, more attack speed, so on and so forth. So the game is gonna reward you for it. It's just that developers have manually restrict the players in certain ways, and about them we're going to mention during our records. So for them, they are kind of force you to get accustomed to those new mechanics, because otherwise you might not enjoy this game that much. Alright, let's continue on.
Flow of the game in Doom Eternal means quite a lot. So if you will gonna give it a try to get used to how the game feels, how the battle process feels, and move on from there.
Yeah, pretty much agree. Oh look, we have a lore note already. Sentinel Prime. The ancient arena is a holy place for the people of Argent-Nur. Constructed in the earliest days of their history, this Colosseum served as a proving ground for trial by combat. Historical records indicate that the Argenta did not jail their own kinds. Rather, prisoners and criminals were granted the right to earn their chance at regaining honor through victory in the arena. Those who succeeded were given a place to fight in front lines of the Sentinel army, to die in service to Argent-Nur. This traditional use of the arena had subsided since the assimilation with the Dark Realm. Oh, this is your clear-cut indicator, you know, assimilation with the Dark Realm, that the, what you call her, the Great Khan Maker, or whatever the robot lady is, pretty much working hand in hand with demonic invasion. So she is basically feasting upon the energy that demons are going to provide her. The corrupted priests now allow more violent exchanges there, another hint, with armed captives pitted against demons for sport. The priests of Order Deek continue to hold undisputed power on Argent Nur. Spilling the blood of the Argent Ascendant class will result in the transgressor's banishment. Oh, so you remember previously when we just started the mission, like in one of the cutscenes, it said that Doom Guy or Slayer here has the right, or has the, how should I say it, the overwatch from those sentinels, as long as he is not gonna kill anyone here. Asylum amongst the Argenta will be denied to any who do not adhere to the rules of engagement.
So we previously killed already 2 priests, and currently I think in this mission the 3rd priest should fall as well.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look around and see the stuff just for the collect purposes.
Take a look at the map. It seems like... No, I mean the secrets. I wanted to... Oh, like so we have pretty much all of the secret stuff here is lore notes. And when it comes to weapon tokens, all of the weapon tokens are obtainable, like those are yellow ones, so I don't know actually what the yellow ones are.
Oh, flashback.
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Original Doom helmet. Yep.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet, in spite of his injuries. Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
Yes, I guess it's first time when we hear the actual Doom guy speaks.
Yeah, and that's pretty much your evidence for all of those who are trying to theory craft the theories that Slayer is not actually Doom Guy. Well, you pretty much have the proof from the developers themselves that this happened way before Doom Guy had become Slayer.
Well, yeah, it sort of is. But there's just like way too many plot holes still between Doom 1 and 2 and Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal.
Okay, this stuff I'm not gonna read just because it's gonna take that much to comprehend the information and to deduce it as informative as possible.
O great powerful one, a sign of truce.
Can we unlock some weapon modifiers? We have 11 points.
I mean, it's there. We can get them all, I assume.
Well, maybe we are working on something and we haven't finished it. Did we? Like, ballista?
I mean, the ballista or a chain gun, right?
Yeah.
We
Mobile turret.
can upgrade the mobile turret. Kill 5 enemies during a single turret deploy 10 times without overheating.
Kill 5 enemies during a single turret deploy 10 times without overheating.
Yeah, pretty much the stuff that I already read.
Yeah, oh,
And
okay.
the energy shield, dashing.
No, maybe ballista or plasma gun. Maybe for plasma gun open up the... We have ray right now, but maybe heat blast. Should we go for like heat blast?
Perhaps just for the sake of it. We are not gonna
Unlock like
complete
everything, yeah.
all challenges and unlock every stuff, I would assume, just by first playthrough. Primarily, we are, from our part, we are focusing on Super Shotgun, the Ballista, and the Rocket Launcher, that challenge that where you need to kill those Prowlers, you know, those teleporting enemies, with the alternative fire of your
Rocket launcher.
rocket launcher.
I was interested before in plasma gun ray ability, like the one that you shoot a beam onto a target and then you have to channel this beam. But the more we try to use it, just in my opinion, it's kinda useless. It takes way too much time to kill one enemy, and you are so vulnerable that it's ridiculous.
Yeah, pretty much it's mainly the drawback that you have, like general one, just because of how the game is structured. You have to constantly move and avoid getting shot, getting hit by your adversaries, and the alternative fire, you know, the beam that we have explained from plasma gun, is forcing you to stay put on one place at all times to deal damage, so this is kind of self-explanatory, I would assume. So no need for...
Know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
I think this alien lady is full of lies. I am not gonna believe anything that she's gonna say.
Not only that, but the demons took away from him something long time ago, yada yada yada. It's actually kinda a lie. They didn't...
No, I mean, probably she implies the life of his comrades, his friends, question mark, relatives, who knows.
Well, I mean, original Doom 1 and Doom 2 had some not so clear storylines in any way.
Okay, I am willing to search for those extra stuff because basically it's a lore note, although it has a lot of information that from us requires just standing here, sitting here and reading for how many more minutes? Wait, we have a different pathways? Or do we?
One up.
Oh, it's actually just a secret for 1-up. And mechanically wise, 1-up in these games, guys, work for those of you who are unfamiliar with it. When your health drops below 1, you are going to be resurrected with a several seconds of invulnerability with a certain amount of health, but you will expend 1 life, so it's pretty much your resurrection, so to speak.
Basically...
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdag's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Yeah.
Once again, she is straight lying, because previously it's hinted in this game that actually Sentinels were at the prime of their civilization. They had more army, like men in them, they had more weapons,
technology.
more fortresses, a little bit better technology, but now because of the demonic stuff and all of that, there is actually happened like decline in terms of their power, I would say. What is this?
Armor.
Oh, it's basically...
I wonder why they even give you armor right now, because you are not fighting anyone.
Yeah. Pretty much I guess the whole purpose of the stage is to give you
Flashbacks
and lore stuff, like to heavily hinted at the events that happened in previous games, or in the game before this. Who knows?
I think there is a way to get this extra life by
Yeah, from here.
jumping.
No, it's actually...
Yeah, and there is a
but-
Predator token suit.
I think we still do not have enough to upgrade the frag grenade, the thing
Yeah,
that
we
are working.
have
We only
one.
have one, so yeah, that's that.
The thing is, I want to point out that we originally thought that finding secrets in this game is going to be a hassle, but it turned out to be very easy. Like,
We pretty much screwed up once in one stage in terms of finding secrets,
Yeah.
but or at least twice before we get the upgrade that have highlighted all of the things on your map. But later on, we pretty much collected everything without, even though we are warning you guys, so to speak, that if a secret requires from us, like, sitting here for 20-30 minutes and beyond, we are not going to sit here and just trying to figure out the stuff. We are going to move forward.
yeah, but even with that in mind, we still found pretty much everything.
Yeah. Okay, so pretty much once again, elevator, switches.
And yes, those upgrades that for the exploration.
Time watches you put our future at risk. Earth will be consumed, and the energy will continue to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
You know, I do not think that Sentinels actually need the Argent energy. It's actually her that needs the Argent energy. So this is why she clearly indicates or foreshadows that it's her survival, not necessarily her people. Despite the fact how this like environment and all of those stuff is looking
You
right
know,
now.
she kind of reminds me of how was that robot guy from Doom 2016, Haydn. She represents me, Haydn, so much.
Oh, we have definitely stepped into an interesting territory. I guess it's your gladiatorial cages. Pinky demons, Hell Knights, Gargoyles.
Let me guess, gates will open. I mean, they will close and you will get attacked. No?
Fast travel unlocked. And a bunch of stuff. I guess I'm going to fight in the arena eventually, so this is gonna serve me as sort of a preparatory for... What the hell, Gladiator? That's definitely a new type of enemy. In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Argentinu turned against one another. An insidious influence has beset itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once held sacred traditions. The Coliseum, once a place of honorable combat where prisoners of the Argenta were tested for the right to fight in front lines of their army, has since become a place of blood sport. In violation of Sentinel law, the priests have encaged a demon there, a merciless executioner used to enact judgment on their own decree. The gladiator, wielding an accursed shield, which entombs the tormented soul of his undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. I don't think he'll be undefeated for too long. Sadly, that's gonna be the truth. I like the art style in this place and in general in this game. It's so grandiose, so unique in my opinion. Even better than in 2016.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
Demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
By the way, we are wearing a classic Doom outfit, guys. Oh! That's definitely a gigantic shield.
Flying shield? Oh no, it's not flying. It's a gladiator that was teased.
When the shield's eyes flash green, the gladiator is about to attack. So, you know, similar to the... what you call him? Executioner? Or... you know, the guy with two-handed axe. I forgot his name. So, the new type of enemy which you are fighting here. So,
Yep.
he is only vulnerable to attack when his eyes flashes green. So, with Gladiator, it's the same stuff. Shoot him when its eyes are green to stagger him and create an opening. Wait, already? Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be that easy, I would assume.
Oh, I don't know if you have seen it, but he, it looks like his shield actually is a living one. I mean, the face.
I mean, it actually reminds me of the Evil Dead series, you know, the Necronomicon stuff and such.
Oh, there are challenges here? Are there?
Really? We missed it? No, it's not necessarily. I believe it's just your daily challenge that you will get for... daily or weekly challenge that you will get for playing this game.
When it comes to what we've upgraded, we decided to max out ammo, we maxed out HP, and now we're working on armor. Pretty straightforward, if you think of it.
Yeah, nothing too spectacular in that way, shape, or form, but this boss fight actually not that hard, in my
Yeah, the thing that bugs me is the fact that this boss doesn't even do that much damage. Okay, I guess.
I also like that the crowd on the background is, you hear the cheers, even though there is no one like sitting here actually. Kinda creates an epic atmosphere in my opinion.
Yeah, the sound in this game is spectacularly done, and I like it even better than Doom 2016.
I do not... like, I also forgot that I could have utilized the freeze grenade and then go for my...
Explosive grenade? Or what? Or just shoot them? Actually, he can be damaged by AoE.
Yeah, I should have paid more attention to the aerial attack blasts.
Wow. That's actually... Wait, you can stagger him by just going up front to him and attacking?
After you utilize the attack, like after you... Holy, I think it's not over yet, guys. Holy hell, he's gonna dual wield now.
The shield exploded, and now what?
Without his shield, Gladiator is more aggressive and has a wider variety of attacks. When the Gladiator spins one of its flails, it returns attacks back to the player. Oh, so it's your reflective mechanic.
Yeah.
When the Gladiator's eye flashes green, he's about to strike.
And that's, I believe... Well, that spin is more telegraphed.
Yeah, but I failed definitely in that regard. Ow.
And now he's doing damage.
But wait, I still can stagger him to a degree. Wait, you saw what happened? He actually defeated
one of his own comrades.
Ow, that definitely wasn't the right call. The question is, can I freeze him? No, I most certainly cannot.
Can you utilize BFG if you have any shots? You have two.
I think I can.
Oh, so you need to kind of jump. Oh, that mechanic reminds me of, you know what, in Doom 2016, when you was fighting Cyber Demon, there was also like this instance when you have to like jump to avoid upcoming projectiles. Not projectiles, but lightning.
Damn, I'm losing my lives left and right. Yeah, sorry, I'm definitely not accustomed to the way this guy moves and swings with both of his...
Oh, I think you cannot, like... I'll jump. Well, it's kind of tough to actually dodge those electricity as far as I'm looking at it.
Okay, let me actually utilize the chainsaw for this guy to replenish some of my missing ammo.
He is pretty much dead. Yep. Okay. I guess.
Well, that's definitely the great execution in terms of animation, in my opinion. Wow, nice over-dramatic slowdown here. Oh, look!
The gladiator has been killed, and we got some kind of a token.
Nothing will be consumed, regardless of what.
Oh, yeah. Now what? You're gonna try to stop him, so what?
I think he's not gonna fight human enemies.
Oh, they're not human.
Even though they're not human.
We should leave immediately.
See you later.
Wow, that was the mission? Basically, a bunch of story and a boss. Well, not gonna lie, the boss battle here was definitely on the good side of things. Especially on second phase.
Yep.
He definitely was... In a way, he reminded me, and I don't know if perhaps my brother as well, the fight against the Cyber Demon in Doom 2016, especially when
he puts barriers and you have to jump.
Yeah, but definitely here you pretty much saw that it requires more execution heavy sort of stuff in terms of either double jumping or dashing in one way or another, so this is why I lose a lot of lives. Perhaps they given you this for a purpose.
Because the pattern of those electricity waves is kind of wobbly.
Yeah, it's random. It's hard to predict unless you have already encountered majority of the stuff and you got accustomed to some of it, I could say. Here we have the Blood Punch upgrade. Glory kills on heavy demons will now instantly charge a Blood Punch. Oh, so you remember that we have previously discussed how Blood Punch we were only use it to break, like previously before the Cyber Mancubus were appearing, you know, those guys that you have to do the Blood Punch to get rid of their armor. We were using it just for the...
Or not using it at all.
AoE damage purposes by some luck if we accidentally touch this button. But right now it has a means, or should I say, it has a particular strength for you to use it, especially if you're gonna glory kill the Hell Knights, I guess the Mancubus count as your heavy demons, and so on and so forth. Achievement thumbs down.
I believe.
Oh, you get the joke here, thumbs down, yeah, because of his horns pointed downwards, thumbs down.
Okay.
Wow.
But when it comes to heavy demons, I think that anything that goes beyond Pinky Demon is considered heavy demon.
But does imps consider heavy demon?
No, imps come before pinkies. I mean, Hell Knights and those that are further on.
Oh, yeah. I understood what you said. Yeah, but here is once again pretty much a reward screen, where you will accumulate and unlock certain types of icons for your profile in-game or some skins in multiplayer, and that's pretty much it. Oh, we finally got back after like how long it took, 2 or 3 missions to the Fortress
Two
of
missions.
Doom, which is your hub area, where you can unlock various type of upgrades, whether it be cosmetics or aesthetics wise, or your upgrades that directly influence your gameplay, or you can just replay some of your missions. Perhaps you missed some stuff with the usage of cheat codes. Once again, you can collect them during your campaigns that are either gonna give you infinite ammo, more movement speed, so on and so forth.
The God Maker has overloaded your systems. Vega has no control over...
If you had let the culling continue, the human race you fight to protect would have survived.
I doubt it.
Now I will resurrect the icon of sin. He will devour Earth and leave your homeworld in ruins.
That icon of sin.
Life on your planet shall never return. And this will be yet another world you brought to extinction.
In Doom 2,
This
Hell on
stronghold
Earth.
will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
Oh, look, demons. Yeah, Icon of Sin, for those of you who haven't been playing Doom 2 Hell on Earth, is the final boss of that game. Basically a giant head that you shot in its brain in order to defeat it. She will gonna bring it back? Okay.
Yeah, I guess we are willing to put an end once and for all to her plans and her attempts to stop us. Return power to your ship. Well, I'm assuming that right now I'm going to reinvestigate the ship areas to cleanse all of the demons that had invaded this vessel, and then restore our power to move further into the mission. I wonder, does the map change? No, not necessarily.
With all of the stuff like that happened, like we've slain three of those priests. We've done a lot. I have an interesting question. Where are those survivors?
Yeah.
Where is the resistance? Where is anyone? Like, come on.
I mean, we have encountered them in one of the missions. You know, the thing that went on the Ark, the flying ship with the gigantic BFG 10,000 upon them, and that's pretty much it when it comes to human survivors. Even though this game heavily indicates that here a lot of fighting is going on in the background, so to speak, and you can basically assume, like by default, that some of the human surviving population is going to, I don't know, fight against demons in some way, shape or form, but it's definitely not the case. And here I'm just upgrading randomly all of those upgrades just for the sake of it. Alright, how can we go further? Oh, it actually opens directly in front of us. Got it.
But can you...
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible. In the end, the very power source you sought to eradicate from Earth is now what will help you save it.
The mission on Sentinel Prime was a success. The demonic consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Only a Slayer's Crucible blade can stop a Titan. You must get to the Sentinel city of Taras Nabad to retrieve your Crucible before it is too late. Without it, the Titan cannot be stopped.
Setting the portal to Taras Nabad.
Wait, hold on a second. Only with the Crucible blade a Titan can be stopped. But what about the event that happened in Doom 2016, you know, where you investigate the inside areas of the slain Titan, presumably, the one that the Slayer actually destroyed before he was possessing a blade? This is some leap of logic in my opinion.
Even more, if they like... By the Titan they kinda mean like that...
You know that the big thing.
Yeah,
That's,
But do they imply that like they are transforming Icon of Sin into Titan?
perhaps he's not gonna be stationary like in your Doom calendar.
But even so, like he killed Icon of Sin with just shooting him. Whatever.
I mean, no, that's not what I am astonished about it. I'm astonished about the fact that in Doom 2016 it's heavily indicated that the Slayer was defeating the Titan with his own means and his own hands, without any extra aid, quote unquote, so to speak. And now we have to find a magical weapon to kill it.
I don't know. Like,
I think that's definitely a leap of logic, if you ask me.
there is a question mark above you.
How
Can you get there?
get it though?
It seems like by some kind of platforming.
I do not see an area which can lead me upwards and for me to collect it. Can I actually? I mean, I can double check. This has no extra pathways, and what about here?
But it's interesting.
Yeah, it's still sitting there. Oh, you know, see,
It's
there's
from above.
Like on top of me, there is gonna be yet another level for me to explore. But what about the thing that, like, we have collected 2 keys, right? Can we use it to unlock the Unmaker?
We will need one more.
Where exactly is this chamber? I do not recall.
It's
And we have the
not
5 Sentinel batteries. We can unlock additional weapon upgrades.
weapon modifiers. Do we need weapon modifiers, or do we want something with question mark?
But we only have one thing with a
It's
question mark.
on the other side. You see, there is one.
Let me actually orient myself. So I need to go not here, but over there, right?
Yes, and if you're gonna open the map, here, take a look. There is one thing, and there was also one path to the thing that was on the left one.
Let's go to the right first and see for ourselves what it's going to happen. Perhaps it's just like the question mark above us is going to unlock something cosmetic stuff, I would guess.
Well, it's better than weapon modifiers, since we have already like tons of weapon modifiers, and we do not actually even use most of them.
Wait a second. What the?
No, I guess you'll get to the question mark from opening the stuff.
But haven't we opened it already?
Nope.
Oh, okay, so perhaps I guess it's worth it. You have to take into account that we have upgraded majority of the thing that's useful in terms of Predator suit points, as well as weapon upgrades, alternative fire modules. So it's not like we're missing on something critical. Original Predator suit, it's I believe it's from Doom 2016, so where exactly does this question mark, pathway that leads there? I do not see...
How do you... Oh, that's interesting.
What's this wall input like? It has something in terms of...
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Cheat code.
All rooms unlocked. And here is our way out. Right, so this is one question mark, and we have yet to collect another one.
There is also a thing there.
You mean here?
Yes. You also need to open it up with energy batteries.
I do not recall what it's actually, how should I say it, have there in terms of items. I mean, the map doesn't show us anything, so we should definitely head there and check for ourselves.
Maybe a portal?
You mean go over
Yes.
all the way over there, right?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, guys, you're not gonna have the same real cooldown speed as we do. We definitely had the upgrade. I believe it's in one of those Predator suit points. Yeah, dash refills more quickly. That allows you to reduce the cooldown on your dashing by default. And I believe when you are killing enemies, glory kill style, you are going to instantly
Refresh
refill.
both of the charges.
Yeah, pretty much it. Okay, so you implies that I need to go over here,
Yeah,
right?
there is another like suit, And maybe there is something else. Because there should be a way to get that question mark?
The one that is here or the one that is behind us on top?
The one that is behind us. Here there is no question point.
Sentinel training armor and just a couple of staircases, which is not gonna lead us anywhere. The armor looks great, but oh, and the thing about the aesthetics, you can change them in the main menu of the game. You cannot change them, I assume,
on the get-go. Yeah.
Okay, so we have collected everything that was worth it. Whoops. Accidentally, I thought I'm gonna fail. So right now, I'm going to go for the...
But what about question mark? How do you actually get it?
I guess you have to investigate thoroughly that area, you know, because it looks like the thing that can lead you upwards.
Oh, let's check it.
Just check it out for
the sake of interest. Personally interesting. I mean, it's...
Okay, I'm going upwards.
Just interest.
And then from here, we have the pathway. No, it's actually... Well, it looks like you could have went there, but it's not the case.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it's going to allow you to go all the way there. Although, yeah, it's the armor that I had collected. Well, we had collected previously in terms of the original suit armor and that stuff.
But what about... Where is the weapon?
The Unmaker, you know?
Actually, it is blocked. I think it is blocked by that behind you, like... That thing was supposed to be the Unmaker, like...
Really?
Yeah, and now it's blocked by this stuff, because I do remember...
Sure about that?
It's either here or it's below you.
No, below means the prison that...
No, I mean like one level
The level below me, you mean right here, right?
Yeah, behind you, upstairs. No.
Okay, over here and then...
To the left. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
5 out of 6. We need one key we haven't collected yet.
Okay, enough joking around here. We do not have additional sentinel batteries. Usually you always need to have with you 2 of them to unlock any of those rooms, which can give you either cosmetic upgrades or the stuff that is directly relevant to your gameplay. So I'm just going to head straight for the next mission, I would assume, although I can listen to the ARC. I still cannot use... Oh, right now it's master level actually unlocked. Taras, Nabad, next destination, and what does the ARC have to say?
This is the Resistance Network, broadcasting live from inside the Arctic safe zone. There was a Slayer sighting on Phobos. Eyewitness reports say that he was spotted inside a command center, and then proceeded to fight his way through the mortally challenged and onto the deck of the BFG-10K. This can't be confirmed, but many believe it was the Slayer himself who destroyed Mars in an attempt to stop the challenged from further advancing their position on Earth. We will post more information as it comes in. This is an ARC broadcast.
You know, 2 things I want to comment on this. First and foremost, how they are updating their news so quickly for those events that are happening. Like, I get it on the previous, a mission before that, when we went on Sentinel Prime, we had directly been in the remaining Resistance ship and fought there. But what about the Arctic stuff, you know, the thing that where we had slain the second priest? How exactly did they get all the intel necessary for them to transform it into the news and then report to the surviving populace? I mean, who knows? I can only assume. And the second thing that I wanted to emphasize, BFG yeah, sorry, BFG 10,000 definitely doesn't sounds better than BFG 10K, but that's just my preference.
Oh, and one thing, why do they call demons mortally challenged?
Yeah, that's actually the thing that I wanted to also address. Like, what's the problem calling them demons? It's actually the same thing. Well, I guess demons are cliche words in these days. You know how the Grim Dawn game, the one that I'm playing on live on stream, it also has Chthonics as a race, even though they look like a demonic breed. They have their own demonic look in terms of aesthetics and in terms of attacks. So perhaps in these days it's a sort of a cliche stuff to call them demons. Nonetheless, let's go to the next mission. It's called Tarasnabat. With the death of her priests, the blood ritual has been broken. The Gunmaker, desperate for a way to consume Earth, is attempting to resurrect the Oh, she hasn't resurrected it yet. Icon of Sin under her command. Wait, what? How Icon of Sin became the thing under the command of one of the Sentinel gods? This is definitely, once again, some leap of logic here.
Originally, Icon of Sin, as far as I remember, he was the leader of, like, the supreme leader of demons, by the way. In case you didn't know,
in Hell on Earth, right?
In Hell on Earth, he was the one who was controlling all of the demons.
Only,
above him, there was no one.
Only the Slayer's Crucible Blade can stop the Icon, which is once again strange. To retrieve it, you must journey back into your past to the city of Tarasnabat, where your legend began.
I can those flashbacks.
I guess. Oh, we have some challenges, so let's check them out. Main Mate Wiki, acquire 6 codex entries. Well, that's not gonna be a problem, I would assume. Keeping cool, use the ice bombs to freeze 10 demons. No problem with that. From our personal preference, we think that ice bombs is definitely outvalues frag grenade, be it in the earliest stages, in the middle stages, or closer to the end. Just because of the usefulness in terms of utility, in terms of damage, in terms of allowing you to regenerate some HP back, as well as deal extra damage to those monsters that you are going to freeze. And in Painkiller, wait a second, I need to pin those ones. Perform 3 different glory kills on Pain Elementals. Oh, so those are your flying eyes that are going to create lost souls.
Yep.
Let's not forget about that. Okay, so this is definitely a regular mission, judging by the color. You can explain what those colors mean while I'm investigating.
Embedded in the Titan that attacked this Sentinel City. Your first battle against the demons in this world, where the legend of the Slayer began.
Wait a second, guys. So, let me get this straight. In Doom 2016, developers actually indicated that there was a battle with the Titan, and right then and there, Slayer did not have any extra magic weapon or sword with which he defeated that Titan. But it looks like we have some retcons in Doom Eternal. It turns out that the Titan that he defeated here was fallen because of this magic weapon. Without it, Slayer could not defeat it. So, what about, once again, my question still remains the same. What the hell happened to the Titan in Doom 2016? Perhaps it was defeated by his own breeds then, although you collect the lore that directly contradicts to the stuff that has happened here. I mean, in that game compared to this one. Okay, I guess.
Okay, so you wanted me to comment on those...
Yeah, those color stuff.
Okay, so you acquire weapon upgrade points. Here you can see in the right upper corner, 0 out of 10. And you have those demonic corruption. So basically, you'll have those red one, 5 of them. Those 5 things you cannot miss. They come from the must-do battles. So you will not gonna be able to miss them. When it comes to 3 purple ones, those are from your Slayer Gate. That's the place where you get the key for your Unmaker weapon on your ship. Those last 2 pink ones, are from your time encounters. Those time encounters, if you are familiar with Doom 2016, those like should I call it hearts, not hearts, but the thing like demonic corruption in Doom 2016. You remember that stuff? When you enter a room, you rip the heart, and demons appear. Basically, you do here the same, only after you rip the heart, you'll have to kill demons that are being spawned under a time in required time. So
yeah. And here we have some more. The city of Tarasnabad was the crown jewel of Argent Denur. For centuries it served as the spiritual heart of the Argent society, home to both the royal family and the center of political power. No expense was spared in the building of the city, with both colonnaded architecture and towering monuments to gods and kings resplendent on every avenue. Rural Argenta flocked to Tarasnabad on pilgrimage to the Maker temples. The city was ground zero of a massive demonic invasion attempt, and although the invasion was thwarted, the attack changed Argenta society forever. Oh, I assume it's before they have encountered those demons, you know, when from the flashback, where the Maker had blatantly exposed her interest in finding more information about the demon race.
Yep.
Here we have actually a secret that can be accessible, I assume, from this wall, but it's not actually that hard to find.
Yeah, in case you want to get those secrets, like you want to know their positions, grab yourself an upgrade that reveals you secrets on the map. You may neglect that other one that expands your radius.
Yeah, this thing.
Because it's actually kind of pointless, especially if you are like us, a person who likes to do some like running around. You may grab it, you may not grab it. It's not mandatory, right? And yes, freeze grenades can stun even bigger enemies.
Wow, the welcoming party was only consisting of 3 demons, Cyber Mancubus. Oh, and keeping it cool, it actually counts. And Hell Knight with the Gargoyle. That's kind of weak from their side. We have actually secrets. Oh, it's actually right over there.
I think you need to hit them too, but fast. No.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's.
I forgot his name, guys. You know, that's actually embarrassed how I forgot the name of the cool-looking enemy, so I might just dedicate an extra time to search for it. He is called Marauder. There it is. There's actually the Marauder. And you see he doesn't have a weakness, like a blatant, obvious weakness per se, although the one thing that we should specify to you is that he is only vulnerable once he is flashing green eyes, like before he is going to attack you. When you are standing on the medium range, too close he's going to shoot you with super shotgun, too far he's going to just spawn the magical feral dog or cat to attack you, or attack you with the quote-unquote force waves from his axe. And if you try to shoot him, even with the biggest damaging weapon, PFG, that is, he is gonna simply block it with his shield. So that's what makes this guy definitely a pain to deal with, in my opinion, and in my brother's opinion as well.
Luckily enough, his damage isn't that like super duperly hard hitting, but we should still like not toy with him, so to speak.
Wait, he is vulnerable to the area of effect damage similar to the Gladiator?
Yep. This is actually quite interesting. that he has some weaknesses. Like besides the ones where you just need to attack him. Like when he's attacking you. Wait,
Okay, I need to get closer to him.
He is staggerable when he performs a range attack as well. How lovely.
Does he?
Yep, I mean you shot him when he was performing the area of effect attack.
And you should also specify the thing that, well, I was about to say that allow me to charge that far from a distance.
Ah, you mean the glory kill from a higher distance? You mean that thing? Okay, so we got ourselves an upgrade that allows us to perform glory kills from much bigger distance, and that thing.
City of Taurus, site of the first reported demon attack in Argent Danur. According to the Corax tablet, the city would have been lost had it not been for the arrival of the Slayer.
So, I was saying about the fact that not only your glory kills are performed from much higher, much longer distance, but also your chainsaw attack can be performed from higher distance as well.
Yeah, so that pretty much is once again an upgrade that is useful utility-wise from offense or defense side of things, like if you want to collect an extra stuff, or if you just want to gain Doom 2016 BFG division. You want to gain some missing health, missing armor, missing ammunition, whatever the case might be. Okay, so how am I going to get back?
Or just get yourself invincible frames.
Oh, this is how. Got it. It looks like there's a different path for me to go. I can either utilize, well, I think it's only one path. I take that back. That is going to lead me way over there. So let's jump, dash, jump and dash.
And yes, do get used to the platforming in this game. It is playing a huge role, whether it be in combat or just moving around finding secrets.
I would say not necessarily just platforming, but rather your movement with double dashing. You will not acquire it straight from the get-go. You will have the double jump from previous games straight from the get-go, but the double dash, I think you'll unlock it on second or third mission. So, what the hell am I looking at? How am I supposed to go higher? This should have... Oh, there's my answer for it. A climbable wall. And once again, a welcoming party. I was throwing their double grenades just because we have the upgrade. I do not believe we have the one that allows us to... No, not this one. Oh, we actually have the ones that actually throws those scatter bombs, those laser bombs after you kill one of those demons. So what do we have here? A couple of more collectibles for me to collect. Actually, you know what? For some strange reason, I don't know, intentionally or unintentionally, I think you will agree with me. This stage is, once again, reminds me of Painkiller stage from, I believe, where you are going for, in the main campaign, for Belial, and it has the same medieval-looking city where you explore.
And that similar stage design was previously, like, it was stage 2, I believe, stage 2 or stage 3.
Yeah, well, it's one of those, basically. Okay, there's definitely going to be a battle over there, which is mandatory for me to overcome. Right, I think I'm up for the challenge. Let's see what they can throw at us. Oh.
The arena is huge, which implies that there will be a lot of enemies.
I would like to... What the hell? What?
Oh, totem.
Oh yes, I need to...
You have to find the totem. Because it seems like they are buffed.
Hopefully I will be able to find them. And that's actually the new thing. Even the older enemies, and by older I mean the one that you will encountered in Doom 2016, are more aggressive. They have new types of attack. They are gonna do more damage, so you cannot rely solely on your old tactics. You will have to adapt and find a new way for...
What?
Find a new way to overcome those sort of challenges. I still do not see any kind of monster totems. Perhaps I'm looking in the wrong way. What about that statue that I just...
There is some kind of a ring there, or not ring, but...
That's weird. Let me take a look at the map. Perhaps the encounter is just going on and I need to defeat them, although I doubt it.
No, I mean... They will still get resurrected.
Perhaps I... How should I say it? Missed it somewhere? Over there? I guess. And I can explain to you like additional stuff. For instance, you have at all times at your disposal the chainsaw, I mean the one charge, which is going to regenerate automatically. But you will not have the...
Wait, it's Archvile. So maybe he's buffing them.
Yeah, perhaps. So once again, you will not have the same amount of charges as before. That allows you to, how should I say it, to destroy your heavy demons quickly. So you will have to rely on gathering or waiting for your charge to regenerate. Oh, there's actually the rain elemental.
No, you have to kill the Archvile.
Totem or Archvile.
I think it's Archvile who buffs them and...
Okay, let me prepare the BFG for him. Where exactly is he? There is the Cyber Mancubus, that's definitely not the Archvile. He still attacks me with a flame, which is kind of reminiscent of Doom 2 Calendar. You know, previously you encountered Archviles there, right?
Yep.
The sad thing is I do not see him on the map, so that's kind of lame. And by lame, I'm not necessarily blaming the game, I'm blaming my ability to find...
He's up there.
Oh, there he is. I can see his field, so to speak. Oh, Archvile, but... Come on.
Archvile. Yeah, there he is.
Weakness, Blood Punch. Blood Punch can... And once again, sorry guys if that looked messy, because initially... And this is a new mechanic in this game. From time to time you will encounter those monster totems that can buff the damage and the speed of your demons with which you are fighting, or against which you are fighting. And they are going to infinitely respawn. So, Archvile actually, well... He is going to, in case you haven't played the previous installments, he is a demon that is going to resurrect his fallen comrades. Thus, you can count it as an infinite respawn thing as well. So this is why we were kinda confused one mechanic with the other. But let's focus on his weakness. His Blood Punch, not his but my Blood Punch, can instantly destroy its shield. The Archvile is vulnerable while summoning. Falter them to instantly give the incoming demons.
Or just shoot him with BFG.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what is the other thing that confused us? In previous installments, Archvile was the demon who summons, re-summons, basically resurrects the other demons. And here, besides that, you can also buff them in the same way that a monster totem is capable of doing. That is why we were confused. We were immediately trying to search for monster totem, because the animation of buffed enemies is the same.
Yeah, and so much for trying to glory kill that pain elemental.
I mean, you probably
had failed it.
You probably had to utilize something like chain gun. Chain gun melts them pretty fast and allows you to utilize the glory kill.
Glorious strength. All that rage, and you couldn't save this world from itself. But this time Earth will be different.
What the hell is this? Mastery tokens allow you to bypass active weapon mastery challenges and instantly activate weapon masteries. Use mastery tokens on active weapon mastery challenges in the arsenal. Oh, so it's basically like you can acquire the weapon mastery challenge legit by
completing
the task itself, or it's another thing in this game that is going to allow you to bypass this sort of procedure. And on that note, I think we should emphasize that the room challenge is also gone from this game. You are, from here on out, from this game, you are going to just pick up those runes and utilize them in one of those 3 rune slots. So in Doom 2016, before you could pick them up, you would have to pass the challenge before.
Yep.
So we can use it to our advantage. Like, what exactly are we going to?
I mean, buying something that is.
You know, we probably can get the rocket launcher thing that we were working on against those prowlers. Where exactly are?
We completed that ballista challenge.
No, we haven't actually.
Oh, 20. Okay.
We can do this. Ballista will start recharging instantly after a direct hit. Okay, so bypass the challenge. Instant salvo. Alright, and let's continue. Let's actually explore this area for additional collectible stuff, which I had missed. I actually opened up a...
First of all, there is a time encounter.
Soul. You hear that too?
Yep. I guess it's stuck somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere upstairs. So we have not that many stuff over here actually. I have missed the Predator suit token over there, and
the energy battery and the time encounter.
The energy battery?
To the right.
You mean to my right?
Behind that
over
bar.
There. So... wait, how can I get there? Not from here, most definitely. I think you will get there from the next area, if you are willing to backtrack. Because it doesn't look like I can do this from all the way here. So... let's go for the challenge, you know, the thing that glows with purple. To acquire more of those weapon points or whatever, like this thing.
Oh, and here is how you can get those. I think you should utilize different weapon.
Oh, what? I need to defeat him as well? And I failed the challenge. And this is not the right weapon. I'm gonna fail the challenge. I'm actually willing to go with the plasma gun, just... actually, you know what? I can use the BFG shot to kill them all with one take. Or you do not think it's worth it?
But will your BFG shot go through his shield?
I mean, it's use energy weapon, I would assume he has to.
But first we have to like target him. Oh well.
Well, so much for this challenge. I mean, BFG definitely trivializes that stuff, but I still haven't been able to glory kill even single Pain Elemental, so that's that. But my brother was correct. I needed to use the chain gun for the purpose of staggering them and allowing me to perform a glory kill against them. So
I wonder if on Pain Elementals the same strategy works with shooting a grenade in their mouth.
I guess it's worth a try at least. What? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. A lot of those switches that are going to unlock secret stuff and such. Do we have an underwater level? Guys, we have an underwater level in Doom game? We definitely didn't have it at any of the Doom installments in the past. Now that I'm thinking about it, Doom 1, Doom 2 didn't have it at all, as well as Doom 64, Doom 2016 didn't have it, definitely. I mean, other old school FPS shooters have it, but not Doom, to my knowledge at least. You agree with me, or you have something to add?
I agree with that, but as it seems, here you can swim.
When underwater, dashing is the only way to destroy the breakables, I guess. Oh, but you see, take a look at your
Rat suit
meter.
Oh, so you are not swimming in water, that's actually...
Yeah, that's the rat suit.
I mean, that's the...
So I need to move fast to be able to find any additional hidden stuff, I guess. What the hell? Where am I? I was confused a bit, sorry guys.
Wow.
What the hell is happening? The movement underwater feels kinda limited in my point of view. So what am I trying to achieve? I am trying to go all the way here
and that just brings you upwards. I think I
should lower the water level, to be honest.
Yes. That's exactly what... Oh, that's way too lower water level. Okay. And now you can go upwards to check those areas where you haven't been.
You think so? It just lead me all the way back without any...
Oh, what is there, the green stuff there? What is it?
I can try and shoot it, I guess. Let me double check.
It did something. Because I heard the sound and now it's not glowing green anymore. Did it open something? Like maybe behind you,
I think
maybe...
it's not timed, you know? I'm waiting to double check it. Is it timed or not? But it doesn't look like it is timed.
And I think you missed like a breakable wall.
Down there?
No, behind you. Behind you.
You mean...
Ah, no, it's not breakable.
It's just the pathways that leads to the same direction. But how? I think I will not going to go up from here. I'm willing to double check. Doesn't look like... Oh, never mind, I can reach it from here. So perhaps the pathways over there had opened. No.
Nope, not at all.
So my passage is still going to... And look, actually, yeah, that's the main area where I need to be heading. Anyways, so... And from the left to the left of me, there's nothing there. So let me grab this thing again.
And continue your swim.
What is there for me to explore? Let me double check. It's just another token, or I guess another thing for the red suit. So I need to swim all the way over here to collect this stuff. Got it.
But yeah, that's another, like, new element.
That your hatred for the demons gave the people of Argenton your love, as it does now others.
I guess if you take that into account.
Okay, we now can upgrade suit, right?
I mean, the thing for the grenade, I mean, combustion, concussion, the thing that allows demons to, especially larger ones, to be
Stunned
able
by
to
grenade.
stagger them. What the hell? I almost fell back. Oh, hello! By the way, speaking about the body kills, in this game, the body kills are faster than in previous installment, as well as it's gonna, with the help of some rune shenanigans in your favor, you can speed them up even greater and receive a buff when you are killing enemies with the help of glory kills. Okay, let me double check. So here I have collected the stuff that I wanted, but what about there?
We still, I mean, maybe from the question mark you can get it to the right.
Yeah,
If you...
probably you're right, so let me double check.
Oh,
What the hell? So... Is it blocked by a wall and I missed it somehow? I mean, from the previous area, you know, but right then and there I was blocked by the... How should I say it? By the iron bars, right? So I could not pass there. I can go back and double check for myself if it's still present and is it still there.
Maybe you missed something here.
Yeah, I'm definitely losing a lot of health, but in my opinion, it's still worth to investigate. At least for the sake of collecting the majority of those items. But then again, like we said before, if we are going to stuck here for the longest period of time, we're not going to sit here and wait. I am seeing a breakable wall from above. What the hell?
Oh boy, a breakable wall from above. Did we miss something from above? Did we actually miss it?
You mean try and get back there and double check, right? I mean, it's there, it shouldn't be that hard to get anyways. Unless you take into account that I'm gonna lose the extra life, or life in general, but then again. So, from above, right?
Yep.
It should be over here. Yep, there it is.
But it's blocked by gates and it looks like a wall from...
That you can climb from the top? What the hell is this layout? Definitely looks weird to me. Can I destroy the thing, well, the green stuff from here that is highlighted? Definitely it serves as a display.
Nope.
Then how? What the hell?
I guess somehow you will get there.
Well, later on somehow, yeah. We definitely had not
Expected this stuff to happen, actually.
or done this on purpose. I mean, investigating and all of that. It's not like we are trying to pretend that we know every pathway for every collectible, and now with this red screen it's definitely gonna get annoying for us to be able to judge where exactly, I mean, look around us.
Yeah, there is no way for us to get this.
Not from the stuff that we are looking at. At least, like, let me double check it once more.
Nope.
You do not have anything here, anything there is blocked, and there is a thing that supposedly you could have shoot it. Or you can utilize the blood punch.
Nope.
Okay, whatever, let's move on. Because it definitely took longer than expected. And here is nothing. Oh, wait.
There is a switch. You can break the statue. Maybe now gate is open. Nope.
Nope, it's still locked. What the hell? I cannot break it. I cannot research anything in here. I cannot jump and climb over here. But what's the purpose of?
There is some kind of rings to the right. There it is, some portal.
This thing?
It looks like a portal.
Can I get here somehow?
It's a secret. Oh,
Wow!
this is ridiculous.
Yes, I know that my HP is critical game. I've done this on myself. But wait a second, it's one secret. It's not the Sentinel battery.
I think that you missed like a breakable statue in the previous room.
Yep.
Something tells me that just like here that we found the statue that we broke, there also the same stuff can be.
Perhaps you're right, but if I could go back, I am going to do it. If not, oh well, let the Sentinel battery rot there.
We must move. Quickly. There are those who would seek to stop this.
Flashbacks.
I offer you a gift. Take it. It will give you strength.
This is how Doom Guy got his power. Wait, a gift of what? Sarcophagus? What the hell is this?
And now, they will fear you.
It's the ability that allowed Doom Guy to soak from them the health and the armor. I know it sounds stupid when you think about it, but you know, in the Doom 2016, the Seraphim, like, it tells that he gave the Doom Guy the power to be able to obtain the energy from demons, so to speak. So it's basically your in-game explanation of those events. And Seraphim actually looked like a flying skeleton, Squidward-looking thing. The Divinity Machine. Within the infinite conscious matrix of the all-seeing Maker God Mind, there exists every potentiality, every predictive variable of possible future timeline, each one known to the Maker Collective with omniscient, inextricable clarity. The Godmind surveys these timelines, watching them form and expand exponentially like fractal patterns in the fabric of existence. Among these infinite possibilities, only one constant appears amongst them, unchanged by the flowing data variability, that of the prophesied destroyer, the one who would bring about the destruction of makers. Okay, so far for the explaining how the machine works, I guess. And here we have a bunch of question marks, I would assume, if I am going to go over here.
It's blocked by a gate.
Or can I... Oh, what the... I think I'm going to head even deeper. Alright, but I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good time to stop for today, for breaking this episode into different parts. We would like to continue this ongoing record and uploading the episodes process on the YouTube channel, on our YouTube channel. Additionally, we are going to also emphasize that you can post your comments, your feedback in terms of our dual style commentary, in terms of the gameplay, as well as you can comment on the technical side of things. Perhaps you did not like the volume level, it sounded too low, or the graphics. But I don't know, to us it sounded good, but you are willing to disagree. Or just you can comment on the gameplay stuff, the lore stuff, or that stuff that we have already explained. Perhaps you have your own opinions that you are willing to share. We would gladly hear it and comment upon it. Or to that extent, you can post your questions about the game itself or about some mechanical stuff. We, from our part, we are gonna do our best to answer them. Anything more to add?
If you had missed previous part of this walkthrough, or you are just interested in the stuff that we are playing in, or edited videos that we have made before, you can check them out. They are all posted on our YouTube channel, so it would be interesting. If you are interested in that, check them out and also leave a feedback or just check them out, whatever it is that you perform. Additionally, share this video with your friends, like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our Twitch channel if you like, or our social medias. We are passionately wanting to improve, and your feedback, your interest is like those milestones for us that will going to show us whether or not we are going towards the right direction.
Yeah, and about the social media stuff and all of that, do not forget that you can stay up to date with all of the future content that we are planning, whether it be games for live stream, games for recording it and uploading it only on YouTube. I mean, by games I indicate the playthrough, edited videos and such, because usually right there we are posting the fresh stuff, so to speak, the plans on which we are working upon, and we are going to present them beforehand, before they actually going to appear on either of the Twitch channel or on the YouTube channel, respectively. And do not forget, last but not least, if you wish to support us, you can utilize it by visiting the Patreon page link. Right there, each and every one of you will find unique perks and bonuses depending on the amount you are going to pledge. Bonuses include stuff like early access to edited videos without any advertising and such, the behind-the-scenes stuff, as well as Q&A videos. So they are all based upon tiers, and each and every one of you are going to find there something enjoyable. Once again, thank you for your attention. Thank you as those who are going to watch this video later on YouTube. From our part, we are going to wish you all the best. Take care, guys. Take care of your health, of the health of your relatives, especially in these dire times. And we will see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Take care. Bye.